All right, so you have just defeated the mass of all of those soldiers that were in there. And you have one that's left alive that's injured, I believe. So you're all kind of standing around the complete debacle and fallen soldiers and blood all over the ground and everything. One guy is left alive, I believe.
Yeah, I think we had one guy left alive and the other I was killing at the very end of our last session.
Yeah, did you wind up killing him? I thought you did for some reason.
If I didn't in combat, I would have done it out of combat immediately after. Because we only need one guy.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I seem to remember them trying to stop you from killing him or something, or something like that.
I mean, yeah, we just tore through a whole platoon of them. So it's they're probably pretty scared because the leader is definitely dead.
Yeah.
Because I remember burning my daily on him.
Right.
Yeah, you obliterated most everybody pretty quickly, so you're in pretty good shape. So let's just say everyone's there. And you have, let's say you do have the one guy that's still alive and the injured guy as well.
All right.
Let's interrogate this asshole.
Which one? And I'm pointing, well, I wouldn't be holding my great axe because I would be screaming it at that point. But I'm holding the injured one, by his, collar. By the gruff.
All right.
So which one do we interrogate?
I guess the one you got in your hands.
Kind of wanted to kill him. Alright, you guys watch the other one. Make sure he doesn't do anything dumb.
On it.
So are you separating them, or are they next to each other, or?
I think we should kind of keep them apart.
Yeah.
Should we interrogate them separately?
Yeah, let's... I want to... We mainly want to find out, we know they're the army or whatever that's trying to keep us from succeeding.
But we also saw that mirror before, where we saw ourselves. But, it might not have been a mirror. It might have been, our future selves or something.
Or just, a profound statement that we're the only ones that can fuck everything up for us, because that's what we do all the time.
Yeah.
We're literally our own worst enemies about 90% of the time.
But the gate was also locked behind us, so the soldiers didn't, just follow us right away. I'm wondering if they got sucked in somewhere, from somewhere else. So if that means there's a way for us to get out somewhere else.
You guys want to ask about the dragon? They killed the dragon?
Did they? There's the dragon ghost.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they could kill it, but...
That's what I mean. I don't think they followed us, the path we took, because we shut the big gates behind us. Separating us from the ghost town area.
Yeah.
So I think they got sucked in from somewhere else. They somehow got in here a different way.
Okay. Well, how do you want to do this? Do you want to, actually hurt them in this interrogation? Or do you want to diplomacy them or intimidate or...
Or do we want to, bring them along and just have them... I don't know.
When have we ever brought anyone along and it worked out well for us?
Oh, true.
The last one was Brank.
They usually just die.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, these people are going to die.
These guys are dying.
I say this in character.
They can be our bait if we want to bring them.
These two are both pretty much dead already.
Yeah.
The injured guy seems to be pretty out of it. He doesn't really understand what's going on. He's bleeding. He's dying.
Huh.
You might just want to end him because that's sloppy.
I point at the not injured one. I was like, "You want us to save your buddy, or should we just take him out?"
He just spits on the ground and he's like, "I'm not telling you anything."
All right, I walk over to where Ku's holding him and I slip my dagger in between his ribs and kill him.
Okay. All right. Let's roll to make sure it's an efficient kill.
Oh boy. Here we go. This is where I botch it. Roll a 1 and this guy dies a terrible death.
I mean, if he dies, that's what we want, right? So
a 13. That's actually not terrible.
All right. Yep. You efficiently dispatch him. He's dead.
Laryn watches this and is just like,
wow.
Ku, I want you to stare at him right in the eyes and watch the life leave his eyes. I'm not gonna let him just sit and I'm not gonna let someone just bleed to death. It was more humane to just kill him.
My mistake. I thought you were killing the regular ass guy.
No.
No, I killed the guy that was already bleeding out because I didn't want to watch him suffer.
Okay, my mistake.
Meanwhile, I was going to acid breath down his throat and let him burn from the inside. Ku is just straight evil at this point.
Laryn just wants to kill this other guy.
right, first I look, while I'm still holding the dead guy who like just died, I'm gonna just see if there's anything good on him. If not,
yeah, you guys didn't go through all of the stuff that they were all carrying at all yet.
Oh, okay, that's right. Then I just throw him on the pile with everyone else, and we'll sort through that later.
Okay.
Oh, I think we should make our captor wait. Part of his punishment. No, I'm kidding.
Donnie's kind of grown fed up with all this, with how, like, the way things have just progressed, like, just terribly for us this whole time.
Yeah, look where we are. We're in a goddamn rainbow. I don't know what we're doing.
If you ever want to remind it of how well we're doing, just look at your hands, because all of our hands are fucked up except for Laryn's.
I'm missing at least a finger. You have a baby finger?
And I'm missing the tip of my middle finger. And I'm just all cut up. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna interrogate the healthy guy.
Alright, so, he's not really he's just completely silent. He's just trying to hold in, he doesn't want to talk to you guys. He's trying his best to act like a tough guy, but you can tell he's scared.
I know you're scared, son. It's okay. So, you want a good cop, bad cop him, or just like triple bad cop him and just start breaking limbs?
Triple bad cop.
Donnie's like, I'm gonna cut some fingers off, motherfucker.
Laryn's ready for that too.
That's not how you get fingers back, Donnie. You can't just steal someone else's.
You didn't even want to keep yours.
It'll make me feel better.
They fell off. You're like, fuck it.
Can I just like prop up against the wall, like next to him, like the cool jock does in like a high school drama, like against the lockers while he's hitting on the girl?
Yeah, of course you can.
So, all right, so I'm just leaning against the wall next to him. I'm like,
"Hey there, cute thing. Where'd you get here?"
He's not really struggling or anything. You can tell he's pretty scared. He's just like trying to accept his fate right now.
He very well should be. All right, so I just prop up against him. I was like, all right, so here's it going to go. You're going to tell us, or we're going to hurt you, and you're going to tell us. Either way, you're going to tell us. But there's a fair degree of pain you don't have to suffer if you cooperate.
What do you want me to tell you?
What do you know about this place?
About this place? Look, I didn't even want to be part of this army. They have my family. They live in the town, and they said that they would slaughter everyone if we didn't join and band together to try to come chase you down. And I had no choice. And here I am. And we came into this hell. We came into this hell something like, I don't know, like a month and a half ago, and we're almost out of rations. And we brought a lot. We were prepared, but we've been walking through doors endlessly, and I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
We didn't search the bodies right now for any rations they may be carrying, because this could be the difference between us only having one shot at this and having like 4 shots at this.
Maybe 2.
This one better
because they're low on rations.
Because we're fucked otherwise.
You guys want to search the bodies?
Yeah, for like rations and water and stuff, because he said they were well prepared.
Anything else?
Yeah, keep him up against the wall, like high school style.
So it looks like he's telling the truth. There's a bunch of guys that have like really large packs, but they are now empty of almost everything. The only thing that's left is some like dried meats and stuff. As far as water goes, you scrounge together between all of them, you could probably get another 2 days of food out of it. But it looks like they came in with so much preparation that they could have, they lived in there for a couple months. So that was like, seems like he's telling the truth.
Hey, that's fine though, because that's more than we had before. So
we should be up to 5 days of rations now.
There you go.
If we get 2 each.
Yep.
All right, sweet. More food for us.
And other than that, it just seems like very basic equipment. Like everything is pretty much the same. It's like Walmart soldier equipment. It's just like bullshit. You know what I mean? Other than that, there's like, little scrolls and things that are just written notes from family members and loved ones and, people that are sad that they're gone and whatever. And then there's also...
I look at one of their swords and it says Fisher Price on it. Like, damn it.
Pretty much.
Shit.
And then there's also a scroll that has that was in the officer's belt.
Ooh.
That was in like a roll thing in his belt. And on there is a drawing of you guys.
Oh, they fucked my chin up again. Damn it, what?
Hey guys, look,
no one
we're
can
famous.
draw a goddamn chin in this
It's
place.
almost a picture-perfect drawing.
Oh.
Like, it's
Can I keep
almost
it?
unreal how good of a drawing it is.
I want to keep it just in case we need it.
All right.
Wait, Larry, let me see it real quick.
Uh-oh.
No.
I hold up my great axe to the guy's throat. It's like, like, do it, let me see it.
Don't kill this innocent guy. We already just killed the other guy.
Let me see it.
No, you're gonna draw a dick on my face.
You already know what I was gonna say.
I know.
You can read me like a book. All right. I turn back to the soldier guy. All right. So, do you know what this place is? Do you know any, like? You said you didn't know, but like.
All I know is that we've sent hundreds and hundreds of troops through these doors, and none of them come out.
God, you guys are bad at planning. Okay. And you don't want us to kill you?
Please, please don't kill me.
Okay, fine.
What
you won
other
me over.
Well,
Welcome
hold
to
on.
the party.
Hold on. What other choice do we have then for you? What choice do you think you have?
I don't know. All I know is that maybe if I keep trying these doors, I can find a way through or something. I don't know.
What?
We're
What's
working
your
on
name?
we're working on a passcode right now, my guy.
You know the way through.
We're
Hey.
trying. We think we do. We're trying.
Hey Donnie, how about you don't tell him all of our plans?
I didn't. That's why I said I think we do.
We want to get out of here alive too. What's your name, you unfortunate soul?
Radar.
Okay, well, if we can do what we're here to do, which we're not going to reveal quite just yet, but until we can trust you better, then we might be able to save your family too.
I thought we were just gonna send him off on his own. Is he
Yeah.
coming with us now?
No promises there. That's on him.
I mean, like, that's something that I now have, like, in my mind.
You'll have a better chance at saving your family if you get out of here alive with us.
I would gladly come with you. I'd be happy to come with you.
All right, let's get going. But also, you're the last person to get rations because we're more important.
I can get by. I can get by.
We're the main characters.
Yeah. He's so dead.
I was like,
Like, he's-
I'm the only one that you really don't need to worry about killing you in your sleep, but the other two, they're probably the more. I'm a nice person. I try to be.
I hold up my collection of skulls and just like a big toothy grin, just like, like, I'm definitely gonna kill you in your sleep.
It'll be better than starving.
It's just like he goes dead silent,
He's
just pisses his
compliant.
pants.
He's not a very talkative guy. He's a very quiet guy.
What level is our friend?
If you had to guess, he's level 1, maybe level 0.
He's a minion. All right, let's go, minion.
How meaty is he? How much
he's
body
kind
fat?
of a thin-framed guy. He has dark hair. He has like a sunken eyes and a really wispy black mustache.
They've been living on rations for like a month. He's not going to have like any sort of like consistent muscle mass.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
but,
doesn't look
like-
very healthy.
Worst
Is he
case
Guy
scenario.
Fieri or Terry Crews?
That's an old callback. But I'm saying, like, worst case scenario, we got another day worth of rations right here.
Oh boy, that's not in my wheelhouse. So
I'm the last Dragonborn. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Oh,
There's no
Lord.
rules for me.
you're the Tom Cruise of this universe,
oh
the
my
last
God.
samurai.
All right, Rador, let's get going. You can stick in the back of the party because honestly, I don't care if you run away.
Okay.
And-
Let's move. Let's get this going. Let's get this show
Back
on the
to
road.
the teal door.
Yeah, we're heading toward the teal one.
Okay, so you guys weren't at the teal door yet, right? You were still headed to it?
No,
On our
we
way,
were
right?
pretty
Yeah.
close though.
And so that was the first, you've already gone through the pink, the yellow, and now you're going through the teal, right?
No, we went through the baby blue.
Oh, you went through the baby blue, and now you're going through the teal. That's right.
Yeah, and we still have yellow and pink to go through.
So this is this entire sequence is supposed to take 6 days, right? So
yeah.
So you go through the you finally make it to the next door, and you get through the teal. You get to the teal door, one of the teal doors, and you're standing in front of it.
Okay, let's all go through together. I grab the dude because no one else probably will. They'd probably just let him die.
All right,
and we all go through one of the doors together.
All right.
Before we do, I just want to draw 2A, above or around the door we choose, just so we know which one we went through.
All right.
Yeah, he marks it again.
Yeah.
So that we know which way we went first time.
All right, so now you are, you went through the door successfully. Everything seems fine. You don't get any indication of anything.
Can Laryn say something? He's kind of like,
well, shit, since our friend here, Radar, didn't go through the previous doors with us, is it gonna screw things up? Or do you think, it's just not gonna work for him and we'll be able to get out of here?
I don't think that's how... I feel like this is a password. It doesn't matter how many people go through the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just worried for him.
And if we are concerned that him being with us messed up the flow of this place, it's already done. So
it's already over.
We just went through the doors.
We fucked the pooch completely.
To say that before.
Okay. Yeah, a little late.
We're just standing there staring at him hey, that's a really good point.
Did you just ruin this for us?
Yeah, we could have just... Okay, well, you're still here.
I want to kill him personally, but you guys stop.
All right, well, let's go. Let's move on.
Okay.
Next door. We don't have time to bicker.
2 days away.
Jiminy Cricket over here.
Next door is 2 days away. So you start walking in the direction, and it's pretty freaking boring. It just is the same exact thing over and over and over and over again. And then suddenly on you guys camp for the night, you wake up and get to walking again, and suddenly on the next day, Radar starts getting real chatty. He's finally starting to feel comfortable enough to start just talking. And
nope, don't like that.
He's starting to get really chatty and really talky with you guys. And, he's rambling on about all sorts of stuff, about how in his town, they used to call him Radar the Unlucky because he always has the worst luck and stuff. And he's like a baker, and his bakery burned down. And then the day that his bakery burned down, it was the same day that all the wheat went bad that he had in the storehouse. So he couldn't use that again. And there was just this string of incredibly bad luck. And he just seems to be just happy and chatty about telling you guys all about it.
Hey, Donnie.
I used to have a ring on my hand that would talk to me while I was just being a person.
They're bonding.
Yeah, and Donnie's just used to it, so it doesn't affect him.
I actually honestly miss the ring a lot right now because it would fill the silence that this place is just oozing.
Rambling nonsense is not effective.
Hey, Radar.
Yeah.
Remember how I melted your buddy's face off with acid breath?
Yeah.
I'm gonna melt your lips shut if you don't shut up.
Oh, leave him alone. He's already very unlucky.
He's may or may not have already crossed the threshold to insanity, so...
Look, his unluckiness has proven itself because he landed himself with us, so...
That's the worst luck of all.
It's very true.
Yeah, you imagine that Radar is about, 18.
But this also makes me extra concerned about him fucking up our plan with this whole unlocking the door, but...
I mean, 2 unlucky people get lucky sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe him and I cancel out, or I'm not sure.
I don't know.
You guys continue walking. You're continuing to walk and walk and walk. And then finally, it's starting to get close to yellow now. You finally are getting close to the yellow doors.
2 days of rations gone?
Yep, so mark off 2 days of rations gone, which is what you got from that party.
Yeah, it's pretty much we're breaking even right now.
And you now find yourselves in front of a yellow door.
Okay, boys. One more down after this.
Let's do it.
There's like sick rock music playing in the background as we walk through the yellow door.
You guys go through?
Yeah. I kick Radar through.
Everybody
And I draw
goes through, and you wind up outside of the yellow door.
I draw 3A before we go into it, just in case.
Okay. Next time, make sure you say that before you go through.
I was gonna say,
so-
yeah,
God, that
retcon.
was close.
I mean, I've been doing it this whole time. I thought it'd be Gus. Okay, yeah. I'll make sure. Also, I don't think we'll have enough rations to survive another go-round with this, so I don't know how useful it'll be.
We'll have. Well, he said we can go without food a couple days.
Like, we would be able to go through another pass of it, but just barely. So, like, if anything went wrong, if we ran into more people, we would die.
All right,
God, this is a lot of walking. All right,
so you guys are walking towards the pink door, and this is going to take the final 2.5 days. So you guys are walking through, and you wind up at the first stop for the night, and you guys are bedding down and stuff. And Radar is kind of getting in a chatty mood again.
Like, what'd you want to talk about, pal?
He's just talking about all sorts of things. He's talking about the difference between the two types of fish that he can catch out of the stream, and how which one is his favorite. He's not sure, and he's going into it very fine grain. He's
just trying to fill the silence, huh?
Just talking about it. No, I'm actually very interested in the differences between the fish, and plus I miss eating fish. You know, did you ever have what's the best fish that you ever had?
Salmon?
Not familiar with it.
It makes a lot of sense, actually.
Why don't you describe it? Describe the salmon.
Well, I could describe what the meat looks like. The meat is sort of like a pinkish, but it's weird because the pinkish is like a dye.
Huh.
During this whole time...
What's it taste like? He's going into it fine grain with you, like I said.
It's hard to describe what fish tastes like because they all have like a somewhat similar taste. But I guess it's I could tell you what's good with it, like lemon, butter, like those things go great on it.
During this time, can I just be blowing like acid, breath smoke rings at Radar? Not like a ton, but like casual.
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
All right, roll.
If there's no modifier, then 11.
So you kind of wind up more just kind of spitting a fine mist of acid, and it lands on Radar's neck and starts burning, and he starts screaming and running around trying to get it off.
Before going into my trance, I also say to him, I'm like,
I once bit a dude's ear off, so just keep it down.
Oh yeah, we got fucking Mike Tyson over here. I forgot.
Right, so
I just like shake my head.
You guys go to bed.
I'm just embracing my chaotic.
Did he stop running around? Like, did he settle down eventually?
Yeah, he did eventually. He was hurting for a long time though. All right,
yeah,
so you guys, it's the next day, and you're back on the march. You have 2 full days of travel to get to this thing you've estimated. And the doors just keep going on and on and on. There is just no end to them in sight. You can't, see anything. Finally, you see some sort of pile of rubble kind of far ahead. And as you're walking, it's kind of you're getting closer and closer to it. And so finally, you get all right up on the rubble, and you realize that it's a bunch of, again, skeletons. And covered in, armor and, rotting packs and things like that, just laid out on the floor of this prismatic tunnel thing.
Looks like they didn't make it.
And Radar is kind of stops, and he's like, I've seen this before. This is what happens here. You go through these doors and you never get out. Look at this. This is from where I came from. This is the same armor that we wore and the same swords. And he's picking up the stuff and going through it.
Yeah, but how are they skeletons already? You've only been here for so long. Maybe time just acts
We went
weird.
through the door.
Time is different here.
How many of you are there? Like, did they send many groups, the whole village?
They sent hundreds of soldiers into these doors.
Do you know if this is your personal group or just your army?
I just know it's our army. It's our army for sure because the stamp on the armor and the forging marks on the sword.
The Fisher-Price logo.
I know all of these. All of these people must have come from the same place, but this looks hundreds of years old.
So maybe each time we go through the door, we're advancing years or decades or centuries or whatnot.
Yeah, maybe this is less a color wheel and more of a year wheel.
Or a time wheel.
Oh, man. If the Empire...
Wheel of Time. Holy shit, Robert Jordan.
What?
If we... Wait, who?
Huh?
Robert Jordan.
I don't know.
The author of the Wheel of Time book series.
Yes.
Ku-Ruk and Brendan both don't know who that is.
Damn it.
Andrew knows who that is. Donnie wouldn't because he's not a person in this world.
I'm sorry. Hard. It was my chance.
I know.
Wait. So if each time we go through a door, a bunch of years pass, like, because we found Brank's body, wouldn't it be real nice if we come out of this and the Empire's over? Everything's over. Empire already won. We're done. We got nothing to worry about.
How long ago did you come in these doors?
It's a couple days.
From our perspective, like a week.
You've been down here for over a year.
Huh.
Swag.
How do you know this?
Maybe that's why they had so much time to draw us accurately.
Donnie is loving all this time travel. He's just like, oh my god, we're doing the time thing again, and I'm loving it.
No.
I'm eating it. I'm eating it up.
Bubbletown was way cooler. This is pissing me off. We just lost a year of our life and we didn't even know it.
No, we didn't lose anything. We're the same age as we were when we entered.
Oh,
the rest of the world moved forward a year. We got to get to this next door. We gotta hope that this is it for us.
All right, so you keep marching, and it's the end of the next day, and you guys are bedding down again. So you guys go through the night uneventful again, and start the march again back towards the same direction. And you see another something like a speck in the distance. And as you get closer, you realize it's a singular body. And as you get closer still, you realize it's a person that's laying on the ground. Can't tell if he's dead or not. But it's like looks like a dwarf.
Let's approach.
You get closer still, and you realize that it is Brank.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. I really hope he's still alive.
Brank looks emaciated, and you can't tell if he's alive or not.
Do we have anything that can heal him, like, at all?
We have some food.
We have some food we can give him.
Alright, I really want him to at least be conscious.
Does he have his book?
Oh, you check his body, and he's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
I really wanted to show him his own skull. That would have been so nuts.
We already found him dead once, and I was like, "This is."
I have his
time
skull.
Works in weird ways in this place. Like we're viewing like something that was before he died or after he died, but before we found him.
What the fuck?
All right, so are we anywhere near the pink doors?
Wait.
You're about half a day from the pink door.
Let's take a moment here and appreciate this. I run up to him and I lift him up a bit. Turn his face towards Raider. I go, "Hey, Raider.
What?
You see this dwarf guy?
Yeah?
This is his skull!" And I pull out the skull from, like, behind my back. Like, that I took.
Ew.
But, like, how are there two skulls?
Was this
Make him kiss.
Was this your friend? Why would you do this to your friend?
He was our guide, and I miss him.
I do what Dice says. I make him kiss. Mwah.
He was our guide. He came in.
Looks super freaked out and very. He gets real quiet.
I told you time works weird here.
I told you we're a weird bunch.
Yeah, we are.
This is. See, we hadn't found him yet with the stage he's at right now. Like, we found him after this. Like
the bodies we found before that were all skeletons. Like, we found those first. So are we going back now in time?
Yeah, I would definitely trade Rador for Brank if we get that opportunity.
I wouldn't. Brank ran off and left us to die down here. Fuck it.
We gotta get to these pink doors though, because this
Brank
is.
was so cool.
Fuck Brank.
He was until he ran towards a spectral dragon.
Yeah.
Killed himself. What, does Brank's body have anything on him?
It has every single thing that it had last time.
Okay.
Including the book with the doors on it and stuff.
Yep, everything.
Maybe
I'll take
grab
a
the extra
second copy of that, thank you.
All
We
right.
now have the first and second editions of this book.
I'm not going to take anything else off him.
Nope.
Unless he has more rations on him that we forgot about.
At this point, no, he has no rations.
Okay.
He died of starvation, it looks like.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So he didn't die from that crazy black hole grenade he threw on himself.
Nope. He died trying to get out of this thing, it looks like. That's why he has the book with the things on it.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we keep going then.
All right, so you finally, and you guys are exhausted. It's like a little past the time you should have gone to bed. You feeling very worn out, and you now find yourself in front of the final pink door.
Let's hope this works.
I write 4A, just to be sure.
All right. And you walk through the door into a blinding white light, and you hear a large click sound. It's like
He was so fucking close.
like a door
He was so fucking close.
unlocked, like ka-chunk, like that. And as the light dissipates, you're all kind of blinking because you're now and it's sunlit and you're outside and it looks like you're in a small village. And you're standing on some sort of like dais, like a raised platform, and you're in the middle of the town square, and a bunch of people start cheering and clapping. And as you're blinking still, the light out of your eyes, you look forward and Brank is coming right up to you and welcoming you back, and he's shaking your hand.
I swear to God, if Ashton Kutcher's around here somewhere, I'm going to come to Detroit Mike, and I'm going to strangle you.
And Brank's like, I can't believe you finally made it through there. That's one hell of a tricky lock, isn't it?
We saw
hell
you
of
dead in there, guy.
Yeah.
We saw you dead twice. I have your skull.
That's the way things work in there. There's many alternate realities that exist together, all sorts of possibilities, and time is sort of crazy in there. But I'm glad all of you made it through. And
Time is a flat circle.
I want to let you know that the mission was a success.
In what way? And also, is it cool that we bought this Radar guy? I mean, can we trust him?
Oh, yes, Radar. Yes, welcome. You're totally trustworthy. You're fine. Come on in. Let's all get some drink and food and talk this over.
Very uncomfortable right now. Like, Donnie's about the most uncomfortable he's ever been.
I don't know if Radar is trustworthy or if he's just not so low of a threat. Brank isn't worried at all.
And Laryn's in thought thinking, is this the real Brank? I'm confused.
Somebody comes up to Radar. A woman comes up to Radar and hugs him. And then he just starts wandering away.
What? Wait.
Oh,
The fuck?
What?
bye. Thank you so much for getting me out of there. Thank you.
What?
Bye.
Alright.
Bye.
See ya. It was fine.
When are we?
God, he's gonna come back to be like the time-traveling emperor. Like, he's the one that started the empire. And like, this is our chance to kill Hitler now.
No,
And we're missing it.
we helped him. He should remember that. Anyway.
So
He
Brank
won't.
is like leading you forward to an inn, it looks like.
Brank, where are we?
When
are we?
What year is it?
Well,
How is this a success?
the thing
What
is
happens?
that you both, all three of you, I mean, you made it through. And that's the important thing. And if you look around, you can see that we're all living in peace right now. Come on, let's check it out.
I don't trust this.
this is definitely an illusion, and Brank's just like accepting it, being like, fine, we made it through, we're good.
This is too easy. Donnie, do a magic check?
Arcana?
It's an Arcana check.
Can you tell if something fucky's going on here?
I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
All right, give it a roll.
I don't trust anything right now.
I'm predicting it's going to be blinding everywhere.
Yeah,
that's a 22.
You're getting some weird... It's just weird. You can't tell exactly what's going on, but you know that something is definitely off. You feel like you're still underground somehow.
Alright, so it's definitely some sort of illusion or something. Like, we're definitely not outside. Brank, quick question.
Yeah.
What? Aren't you a little freaked out I have your skull and your family's great axe and all of the shit we looted off your dead corpse?
What? Give me that. That's my axe.
No,
What, there's two of them now.
No, well, mine now.
One of them's probably not real. Let me see that.
No.
Why not?
Away. It's mine now.
My axe.
You died. It's mine now.
He pulls his axe off of his back. Let's just hold it up. I want to see it.
Alright, I hold it close to it so you can compare them.
He grabs it out of your hand.
Bitch. Can I do a strength check? I'm 3 feet taller than him.
Remember, Brank is pretty high level, and he rolled a natural 18 to grab that out of your hand.
Fuck. Bastard. I'm gonna kill him again.
So he's got both axes, and he's looking at him now. Oh, this is fascinating. They appear to be exactly the same. Somehow, the lock created a duplicate of these both.
We got duplicate books.
And skulls! I lift up his skull again.
That's my skull. Why would you carry that? What's wrong with you?
You were a skeleton when we found you, and that's kind of Ku's thing.
Oh yeah, well check this out. And he pulls up a bag out of his backpack. And he stopped on the way to the inn as you guys were walking, and he pulls out some stuff, and he's pulling out different things that belong to you guys.
What? You son of a bitch!
This is so fucking weird.
Wait, we were dead in there?
Yep, you sure were.
Did you find Donnie's finger?
I did not.
Oh.
But, I just took these keepsakes just as, I don't know, to give to your families or something, but here, you can have them now. And here, you can keep my axe. And he throws it back to you.
I planned on it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. We're the ones that survived the lock.
Donnie's just looking at Brank. He's like, you realize how fucking weird this is, right? How ridiculous. We're still underground. You know that, right?
Ku, you might
want to give that
axe. What are you talking about?
I haven't gotten to even tell you what happened.
Poor Rador doesn't even have a weapon. Hook him up.
He's gone.
He
went
gone.
with some woman.
What are you talking about?
He's getting boned down on.
God damn it.
He's dead to us already.
He's eating food and getting boned down on.
Or he's being eaten to the bone down.
Look, come on with me. Come on with me. We're going to the inn. I'll explain everything.
Okay. Guys, just don't eat any of the food here. I got a hunch.
All right. Even though I'm ooh, boy, jonesing for a beer, but let's go.
Yeah, we'll follow him to the inn.
All right, you guys get to the inn, and you get a big table. Brank just orders a whole bunch of stuff. They bring a gigantic, roasted mutton that's steaming, and there's carrots and potatoes and onions just soaking in the juice underneath it. There's all sorts of breads, and then bring you some big steaming soups that look real hearty and really good. Big frothing mugs of ale, and big pitcher of ale in the middle of the table. There's salad greens and fruits and all sorts of things just piled on top of it.
This is the worst day of Donnie's life. Donnie's having a terrible time right now.
There's no way this food isn't cursed, or Mike wouldn't have gone into that much detail about it. It's gotta be evil.
And Brank's dig in.
Nope.
We'll abstain for now.
I've seen Spirited Away. I think I'm good.
Pretty much. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
You see Rador across the bar, and he's also eating like a big chicken drumstick and laughing with that woman that came up and hugged him earlier, and those and there's a couple kids at the table too.
Oh, there we go, guys. We got a guinea pig. We'll see what happens to him.
Yeah, well, look, it looks like he's really happy and everything, but it's really Rador the Unlucky getting extra unlucky. I think he's super screwed, and we don't eat anything, whatever you do.
I'm scared, guys.
Why aren't you eating? What's going on? What's wrong? Why aren't you eating?
Food's never been bad to me, and I'm so hungry.
Brank, we're still not out of this lock thing, despite what you think. Because where's the rest of the hand? The silent hand.
Listen, if you'd just listen, I would explain.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Look, you were in there for a whole year. Locked away, and we didn't know where you were, and we were in the mines. I made it back up on my own to the mines, and we defended ourselves and finally got an upper hand. It turned out there was some sort of ancient device buried in the wall that allowed us to shoot flame out of the front of the mines, and we wiped out the entire regiment of soldiers. After that devastating loss, we sent some scouts inward to cause havoc in their camp, sabotage things. It took us quite a while, but we managed to secure ourselves and our families, and we locked down the entire area. The mines are back over that way. You might remember this place as the stop along the way when we were walking from the original campsite. You know, the big waterfall. See, over there, out over there, there's the big waterfall and the pool. We built a town here, and we intend to stay. The book was never recovered, and a few people have gone their separate ways, but now we're in the town. And we have a new life here and a new chance at happiness. And I want to thank you boys, all three of you, for helping us get there.
But magic isn't back, and that was the
illusion. And we're just so like paranoid, and all the shit we've been through. We're just like shell shocked. We're just like, I can't believe something good is happening.
Nope, don't believe it.
Arcana check said we're still underground.
I trust Donnie on this one.
But the thing is, we are underground because it's a town they built. We were in there for a year. I think
no, he said we're by the waterfall.
Yeah, we're outside. Like we're supposed to be outside right now.
Oh, you're right. I'm misunderstanding. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the place before the mine was outside. Like,
well,
this isn't outside.
Laryn's convinced.
This is great.
Oh boy, we lost him. Hey, you know what, Laryn? Go ahead, dig in, see what's going on with this food. It looks delicious.
I'm considering it now. I can't decide.
I lean back, trying to get Donnie. It's like, Donnie, don't eat it.
I'm not going to. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with this.
Hey, Brank.
What?
Now that we got matching great axes, what's the magic that's all about on your family great axe there? What's it do?
Well, it's only works for family members.
Oh, bitch.
That's why I wasn't too upset about having another one, and, well, you can have it. You've earned it.
Yeah, sure.
But
Grave
the
robbing's
good
not
thing
easy.
is that can never be destroyed unless by magical means. That's one of the protections it has on it.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll use it as a shovel.
All right, suit yourself. Anyway, dig into this mutton. It's delicious. And he's got, juice dripping down from his chin. He's, ripping into the meat with his mouth.
Can I, use my perception to check if anything weird's going on? Non-magical? Because I have no magic.
Would it be insight or perception?
Insight, maybe?
Insight.
I don't know.
Let's do insight. That seems fine.
Shit! I was hoping it was perception because it's much better.
Perception, you can notice stuff, but 13?
With my insight, 15. So
15. Well, you do have a kind of a weird sensation. The sensation is that, and you don't know if it's just you, but you're feeling like the only things that exist are within your eyesight.
I immediately just start turning around really quickly to see behind me, just like, ha!
You feel like you're just a little too slow to catch it. You're always a little too slow.
Oh. while we're here, though, can I burn a healing surge?
Yes, of
I
course.
need to too as well. Oh god.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty low.
So yeah, you guys can all healing surge. Yeah, actually, you guys would have done that. You guys would have done that in the lock. Let's just say you guys did all that.
That's a
in the
very
lock.
good point. That we
Okay.
had so much time
Oh,
to kill
that's
that, it would have made
fair.
no
Yeah,
sense for
totally
us not to
fair.
heal up.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
If you
Good
would have
call.
noticed, you would have healed. Yeah, for
The
sure.
only
Yeah.
retcon allowed. Okay.
Donnie's very hungry.
I mean, we still have half a day's worth of rations.
That's what I mean. I'm
He's
still
staring
thinking
at
I'm gonna hold off on this because you guys are making me think this is still bullshit. Can I do perception and see what's going on with Rador? If anything, like, is he turning into a giant pig?
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
He's always been a pig.
All right. With my perception, that is that's like a 22.
Radar just looks super happy, and he's laughing, and it seems like he's even got like a crowd around him that are listening to him tell stories. But
It's definitely bullshit.
There's nothing unusual about him specifically. I mean, he just seems really, really happy and very popular here.
That's what's unusual about it. He's clearly the nerd.
But he's also talkative, and I don't know. I'm suspicious.
What would you say would be the thing that would like tell me what if there's something up with the food?
Taste test.
Go ahead, Laryn.
No, I'm kidding.
That's really it. I mean, smell and taste is pretty much all you got on the food. I mean, it looks fine. It looks great.
What about streetwise?
No.
I want to say it's like somehow magical, but I have no magical ability, so I can't do anything about that. But I feel like there's a way to like test. Well, we already know that something's up, but like, I wish there was a way we could like dispel something. And part of me says killing someone and finding out that they're actually a robot or something. But I don't want to just go on a murder rampage quite yet.
Laryn takes a bite.
All right, here we go.
All right. If you want to really, really try to see what you're eating, you're gonna roll perception for that.
All right, with my bonus, it's a 15.
So it tastes pretty good. You really are just kind of like, it tastes really wonderful, and it makes you want to eat more.
Shit.
That realization.
That last like slap at the end, like,
no.
and it makes you want to eat more. Like, oh no.
Yeah.
All right,
Is he gonna have to make a check to
Laryn's basically doing one of these, like, when you have a bag of chips and you're like, I'm only gonna have like one more, but then like you have like 16. So like I'm gonna actually cap out at some point, but have at least a couple more bites.
So you're having trouble stopping.
Oh fuck.
You got played.
So do you have like a willpower type of thing?
We have a will like defense, but it's the way like armor class works. It's just like a flat number.
Oh right.
Yeah, so the DM would roll against our will.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your will?
It is 12.
Ooh.
You can't stop eating, and you are stuffed. You're not uncomfortably stuffed, but you're stuffed like you just have. I mean, you've been pretty much sustained on garbage for quite a while. Dried meats and water and bread, and some of it getting moldy and all this stuff. It just really does not sustain you, and you really couldn't hold back, and you just kind of just got stuffed. And Brank is like super pleased with you. See, there you go. Isn't that the best food you've had in forever?
All right, but now that I'm stuffed, I am capable of stopping?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then,
Yeah, that was pretty tasty.
We're gonna find out this is all just real food, and Laryn's got a full belly, and me and Donnie
we're
are gonna
both
starve
hungry
to
as
death.
fuck.
Because nothing bad ever happens to Laryn.
Let me cut off some more of your fingers, boys.
Yeah,
Laryn
really.
does terrible things to other people, but terrible things never happen to Laryn.
God, doesn't that just sum up life?
I'm still suspicious.
I'm incredibly suspicious, even more so. But I have no way of like disproving any of it. At least not that I can think of.
I ask, like, I like turn to Laryn, like, Laryn, did you notice anything weird while you were eating? Like, do you feel different besides being full?
Well, it was really good tasting, but the problem was I couldn't stop even if I wanted to until I was completely full.
Huh.
Huh.
I mean, it's a good problem to have.
From when I looted Brank's body, I wrote down I have Brank's orbs, and I don't know what those are, and I'm pretty sure they're not his testicles.
I was just gonna say, it sounds like that might have been it.
Yeah, but like I don't know if that's anything.
Well, you
I
don't
completely
know.
forget
You don't know what they are.
What do they look like? Do they look like potions?
They're
like
orbs.
They're like
right?
orbs. Yeah, at least that's what I wrote them down as. But I have like no other notes about them, so I have no idea.
They're multicolored steel orbs.
Can I just pop them out and be like, "Hey, Brank, what are these about?"
Sure.
I do that.
Oh, those we were gonna use those when we were headed for the book, but we don't need them anymore.
What do they do?
Well, it would have been one of the things we used to get the book.
What do they do, Brank?
I could explain the whole thing to you, but I don't really want to right now. I'm more concerned about the
What
fact
do
that
they
you're not-
do, Brank?
You're not
kind of a-
eating food right now.
I don't
Starting
know.
to make
I-
me wonder.
He's covering up some kind of creepy sex thing.
Are they are they linked together at all?
Brank is Harvey Weinstein.
Brank has anal
Big
beads he
giant
carries with
titties.
him.
They've been in my pocket this whole time.
Why don't you give those to me?
No, I'm
What
gonna
do they
keep 'em.
do, Brank?
Give me one, Ku.
No, I'm gonna keep them. They're safe with me.
Fine, keep them if you want to. There's no
Okay.
use
What do they
anymore
do?
anyway. We would use them to get the final entrance open for the book. You don't have to be such a jerk about it.
By doing what, Brank?
They're like a key.
Is it like a
they-
key? Or is it
I'm
something
not
different?
talking to you about this anymore until you eat some food.
Why do you want us to eat so bad?
You guys
Hey,
are
look,
starving. You just came out
This is
of
like the
there.
fucking
Same as
Twilight
me.
Zone.
Break, I had some food. Can you at least whisper to me what these balls are for?
Tell your friends to get their attitude straight and maybe we can talk about it.
Yeah, they don't listen to me, but I'll try.
Yeah,
Hey.
you're right.
Hey, shitheads, just do what he says and eat. You'll be happy.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm so fucking hungry, you guys.
I'm definitely not eating.
Oh,
You guys are starving, like really hungry. You could eat that last half day's ration if you want to.
I'm eating that.
Yeah, I do that.
All right, it's basically just like a piece of beef jerky, half a piece of bread, and then a glug of water.
All right, full, yay.
0 rations.
You guys are crazy. And then over in the corner, I feel like Radar's causing up like you hear like the audience like clapping, and he's doing a shot out of somebody's like belly button.
You look over there, and Radar is gone.
Oh no!
I like how Laryn's the one calling us crazy, considering he's the one who quite literally drank the Kool-Aid.
It could be normal Kool-Aid.
It's never normal Kool-Aid.
It's not Kool-Aid, and it's not sponsored by Ku.
Ha! I didn't even realize. Thank
It
you.
was Capri Sun after all.
That's a wine punch. All right, so Raider's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. That crowd
Radar's
is still
off the
at the
radar.
table, though. You can't see him.
Huh.
But you're not, I mean, you're kind of far away from him. He's all the way across the bar anyway. I mean, you don't know. Like, the crowd makes it look like he's still there, but you can't see him standing there or sitting there at all.
I think that's kind of important. We want to investigate.
I feel like he's just gonna be taken off by like whatever the group is. Like they're not gonna say anything like, "Oh yeah, we took him to jail." Like they're just gonna say like, "Yeah, we took him back to his place."
Yeah, I just don't want to disappear like he did.
So Brank, what happened to the other leaders of this island? I know you said some people broke off. What happened to like? There's like 5 of you. There's like an organization running all of this.
Oh, everyone went their separate ways now that everything's fine. Nobody has any reason to band together, and we're all leading our own kingdoms now, as it should be.
Whatever happened to that king that had us in a zoo.
The Emperor.
Oh, the Emperor. Yeah. Well, he died.
How convenient.
I need some details, my man.
Details? What do you need details for? Just sit down and have some damn food. What is wrong
You're
with
being
you?
the least trustworthy of any person I've ever met in my entire life.
What?
You're not being trustworthy, my dude.
You're not being trustworthy.
You're scaring the living shit out of me. We came out of that fucking thing, and you're just telling us all this shit. We're supposed to just take it. Like,
Yeah, your
Maybe
food's
it's
great.
your fault. Maybe it's your problem because you can't accept that something good finally happened to us.
God,
Yes, you're right. I can't accept that.
It's
yeah,
That
because
never
everything
happens.
we've been through has been pain and suffering. Like,
Come
I'm
over here
convinced-
with me. Come with me. I'm going to show all three of you something.
You go first, Laryn.
All right, I'll go first, but I'm convinced now this is
yeah,
not
let
the real
the
Brank.
Kool-Aid man go.
Oh, now you're convinced.
I don't think it's real Brank because he's acting like an asshole.
So it's starting to get it's starting to get like Twilight-ish. And Brank is like, look, we're going over the mines. I need to show you something, but maybe we should go in the morning after you've slept.
No. Let's go now. You said you want to go now.
If they're not
Fine.
eating, they're not sleeping. So let's just get this going.
Fine. I just look pretty tired is all. And you guys are super tired because remember, you came into the day, that land, you came in there like already like a few hours after you should have gone to bed. So you guys are now about like 5-6 hours after bedtime. It's equivalent of staying up till like, 6 a.m. If you normally go to bed at midnight, it's now 6 a.m. So
God, Mike's giving us all these like warnings, and we're going to go into a battle just exhausted and starving.
But anyways, you guys start walking with Brank, and he's carrying a torch, and you're walking down the road, and it looks exactly like it did, back when you went down that road. And it.
Can I do another Arcana check?
Sure.
Please.
She had a way of like de-spelling stuff.
25.
So you are getting a really weird feeling about everything, and you definitely are sure that it is not real.
Hey guys, I just did a quick little Arcana check, and this is not real.
Yeah.
You basically, as soon as you kind of worked a little bit at it this time as you were walking, and you got into this rhythm and kind of tranced out for a little bit. And as you were walking, you had this flash of a really kind of weirdly dark, glowing green kind of thing inside of a cave. It's like you're inside of a cave and there's glowing, like green kind of goo or something. It's hard to tell what it was, but it's just this green glow in the dark kind of color that it kind of was all around you when you kind of flashed for a second.
Was Brank real?
Is Brank walking in front of us? Like, is he leading the way?
Yeah, he's leading the way.
Was he real to me when I was, or did he flash away as well? Or was
Everyone
he still
flashed
standing?
away. Every single person flashed away.
Even Ku and Laryn?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I got like a view of the surroundings, but nothing inside if it's real or not.
Maybe Donnie's a ghost.
I swallowed
maybe
real
real.
hard because at this point I'm incredibly hungry and tired.
I look at Donnie and I mime like overhead chopping Brank with an axe. Just like, huh? Do I?
I shake my head. I don't know. I don't know what. Nothing feels right.
Should I force throw up?
Go ahead, Laryn.
I think if you throw up, it's going to be like rocks or ooze or something.
Yes,
it's not going to
I'm
be
rolling
like.
for vomit. I'm rolling for vomit.
You're gonna
He's
force
so
yourself to
excited.
throw up? All right.
Of course, this is the one.
I've tried to put my finger down my throat, and I probably bite it off.
No, you don't. You don't bite it off, but you do. You try to vomit, and you wind up getting into a coughing fit, and you break a blood vessel in your eye.
Holy shit.
I've been there.
You just look terrible now.
Yeah,
it's not
you
fun.
just look terrible. It's not. You're not really damaged,
affected. Yeah,
but your vision isn't. But your one eye just looks completely red.
Well, ugh.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Fuck.
I think he might have gotten food poisoning from that buffet you guys had. The feast.
Come on. Nobody gets food poisoning from the food here.
I'm not sick. Donnie's not sick. Laryn ate it. He's sick.
Great food.
Where are you taking us? I'm worried
Good mood
it's
food.
a trap.
It's right up ahead. Only an hour left to go.
That doesn't... I just said I'm worried it's a trap. You didn't address
Hey,
that
when-
I didn't hear you say trap. Maybe all of you should take turns talking.
Too real.
that's hilarious.
All right. It's just an hour ahead. There's no trap.
Mike, when
Yeah.
when it flashed, did it? We were walking, but were we walking in that? Like, was I still walking? Like,
Your legs were
when it
still
flashed,
moving like you were walking.
but was the room moving at all,
No.
or was
but
I
there
like walking in
no-
place?
There was no resistance. It was like you were floating or something almost.
Aw, man, we're in a spiderweb, aren't we? Big, crazy hypno spiderweb.
We're in a bad place. Like, we're not safe here.
Can we go back to the door we came out of? Or did we
You
come out of
didn't
the
come
cave?
out of a door. Remember, you just appeared on a dais.
It just peered. Oh, yeah, we peered on, like, the center of the
Center,
town. That's
town
right.
center, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys keep walking. Time's passing. You see all kinds of normal things like little rabbits running through the underbrush. Like a raccoon crosses the road and runs really fast into the woods. And, all sorts of normal animal life and things like that. And it is now pretty much pitch dark. And you finally roll up on the area with the mines. And you see that it's very well lit. There's a bunch of torches and all kinds of lighting stuff is illuminating the outside of the mines. And there's people wandering around the mines. And it looks like there's been some other stuff that's been built up on the side of the cavern and stuff like that. Not the cavern, the canyon that separates the mines from the rest of the land. Like there's been some buildings that have been built up, and there's people that just kind of wandering around. By your estimation, it's probably like about like 11 at night right now. So there's like a tavern that has a bunch of people hanging out at it, and they're laughing and drinking, and then there's signs that make it look like this is a tourist destination.
Huh.
And there's all kinds of plaques all over the place, like describing different things and stuff. You can't read them very well because it's so dark, but you could if you wanted to read more.
Brank.
Yeah.
Did this turn into, like, a museum or something?
It's the mines. It's a big destination for tourists now. I'm telling you, just follow me. Look, you're going to love this. And he walks across the bridge and into the front door of the mines, which is open. But it looks like there's some sort of security guard there, and the guy stops Brank, but then he just nods to Brank, and then the guy is like, looks at you three and goes, "What?" Like, he looks surprised, like, "What?" And then Brank's like nods his head and then motions you to come through. And they move like a rope that was covering the entrance so that you can get in. And you walk through and you walk in there, and there is a gigantic statue of you three and Brank.
I immediately pose in whatever fashion my statue's posing
Laryn
in.
matches him.
See, you become famous.
Ha ha!
Why didn't... Oh, I guess we did get a big round of applause. Never mind. I was going to say, why did the town people gather around us? They were more into Rador than us. Anyway.
But everyone was very happy to see you. They clapped and cheered for you when you arrived. And we knew it would be today, if you were wondering.
How?
Because of the prophecy.
What prophecy?
Well, all you three going down there with me, Turns out you helped save the day.
So descriptive, guy. It's the most description I've ever heard in a story.
In that way, does that mean we brought magic back to the land? And are there other Dragonborns by chance? Because I think that would be a pretty good win.
There are no other Dragonborns yet, but who knows? But now that magic has come back to the land, everything is different now. Much better here. This is the land we always wanted.
Why didn't you tell us about this prophecy before?
Well, the prophecy didn't exist until we were gone for so long.
So within a year's time, you guys created a prophecy and immediately bought into it?
Well,
hey, they were
the
right.
prophecy also included my arrival, and I arrived just 1 month prior to you.
Yeah, what the hell were you doing?
I was wandering through the lock.
How come you, freaked out that one time and, were killed by Ghost and then threw, a weird black hole grenade thing?
Well, sometimes I have to do things that are a little, unorthodox.
Yeah, that fucked everything up, man. I still don't think this is real.
Laryn pulls a sword and points it at Brank.
And I'm done fucking around.
Whoa. What are you saying?
I'd say this is a bad idea, but I honestly have no idea what else to do.
I step forward and I say, I've seen through the illusion here.
What are you talking about? What illusion?
I don't know if you're a part of it.
When we were walking here, I saw... I just describe what you told me I saw to him. The green, the cave, really, the cavern. We weren't moving. It was like I was floating.
He's looking really concerned and freaked out, and something is wrong in his head. And suddenly, from inside of the deeper inside of the mines, you hear yelling and running, and you see Brank running towards you from back behind the statue. Don't talk to him! Get away from him! Quick, get away from him!
Wait, another Brank?
Yep, another Brank.
I jump back immediately and draw my dagger.
Alright.
Wait, which Brank are you drawing the dagger at? The one
that was standing with us that looked confused. Right. I jump back and draw my dagger.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait a minute. Can I reach into my backpack real quick and, with the cloth still over it, throw my dagger in my backpack to the Brank closest to us, and be like, "Brank, heads up!" And
you mean the new arrival Brank?
No, the one we've been with this whole time.
No, don't help him.
Hold. Let me do this.
Brank that's close to you, it looks like he's a broken robot right now. His face has gone completely blank, and he's he just can't, he's not even talking anymore. He's just fucked up.
Okay, never mind then. Because that dagger I got is super bewitched and cursed and would have put him in a trance, but he's already kind of in a trance.
Oh, yeah.
So never mind.
So Brank kind of gets closer and he's like, "What happened to you boys? I detected you here."
We don't know what the fuck's going on. I just called out this robot, Brank, and now I'm not sure. Prove yourself that you're not another robot.
Quick, get away from him. Grab my hands.
I do it.
No.
Grab my goddamn hands.
Arcana check.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'm waiting for Donnie.
Fuck.
It's not great.
I mean, you're just, you're kind of...
17, it's a 17.
You're kind of still blown away by all of the arcana around you.
Does anything bad happen by me grabbing his hand?
No.
I'm like, just do it.
Why would I believe this Brank when I don't believe that other Brank? I just look at him,
I said, tell us something that only we would know about you.
Tell us? What the... I've hardly known you.
He's got a point. You know what? That is the real Brank. Well, he's right.
What's the monster that lives in these mines?
The monster that lives in these mines? What do you...
that lived in these mines that we killed.
Which one?
The one that we killed when we came in here.
You're gonna have to do better.
The three of us. Just the three of us.
That monster did not live in these mines.
The one that lived in the area where all the people hunkered down by the doors.
Yeah, so not the mines. Outside the mines, you idiot. Grab my hands. Let's go.
It's the real Brank. I'm telling you.
I touch him.
All right.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die together, and I grab on.
Everybody holding hands.
Yeah.
All right. So, as soon as you do, Brank starts chanting, and there's some sort of like blue fire that starts encircling the group, and everything starts to disappear. And now you are in a tunnel. And in the tunnel, it is lit with a kind of reddish-orange light. Brank coughs. It seems like it took a lot out of him to get you guys there. I detected you enter the exit point of the prismatic lock. And I wanted to make sure that you got past the illusion, but I just couldn't break through. I'm sorry it took me so long, boys, and I'm sorry that I had to disappear by throwing that black hole grenade.
Yeah, it's kind
That's
of a dick
alright.
move.
Laryn ate some of their food they gave him.
Yeah, is he gonna die?
Is he now immediately hungry again now that the illusion's broken?
Or is he full of poison?
You are completely hungry.
Haha.
Don't
It was
worry.
a false.
Are you
it
boys
was a
hungry?
false thing.
I know I was.
I am.
Yeah.
If you got food, that's not an illusion this time.
Come here. And he
I give
leads
Brank
you,
a big old hug.
Yeah,
Where have you been, buddy?
that's
We found
nice.
you dead, guy.
That's nice.
We
got
found
your
you dead in the
orbs and a
prismatic
skull.
lock.
I wasn't dead. Those are illusions, what you grabbed.
What about this one? And I pull out his skull again.
The skull
It's
isn't,
not
you
there.
can't find it in there.
What? No! My precious skull
You
collection!
can't find the orbs, you can't find the book, you can't find anything that you took from in there.
Hey, Brank, what are the
Son of a
orbs
bitch.
for?
The orbs are to open the last lock. It's complicated.
Okay,
I
so
can
that-
explain it later. Look. Come
Shit, I
around
lost his
here.
axe too then.
And Brank leads you around the corner, and there's a full table set up with food and stuff.
At this point, I'm just like, fuck it, dig right in, because I'm like, I think this is the real Brank.
Like, I just, like, put my hands on my face. I'm like, how?
What do you mean, how?
We're still in the mine. How is this possible?
Well, I knew that you boys were exiting the lock, so I set up a big table of food for you.
How much fucking food did you bring with you, fella?
This isn't stuff I brought with me. These are things that I was able to procure. I'm sort of a chef.
I examine the food. Like, what kind of food we talking? Are these, like, a lot of, like, cave mushrooms and things that are, like,
It looks
From
like
the
makes sense
it
to be
looks
down
like
here?
Brank made do, but everybody roll a perception check.
Chef Brank!
And now matching him with a hat.
All right, I got a fucking 26.
That's
I got a
pretty
13.
I got 24.
So, Bren, you and Doug both notice that the food was blurry until you kind of thought about the fact of where did Brank get this food.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
People?
God, we cannot win.
Or is this another illusion?
No, that's what I'm worried about. I think it's another illusion, and the food's not real, and oh man, this Brank is a robot. I pull my sword on him, I'm like,
Are we fucking around again?
Suddenly the wall bursts open and Brank comes running out. Quick!
God damn it!
Come with me! Quick! Get away from him! Get away from him!
no shit!
We're stuck in an infinite loop, and it sucks balls.
I immediately pull out my great axe and slam it into the skull of the Brank closest to me.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
I just want to make sure, like, if it's actually a robot or if it's, like, blood that comes out. With my attack modifier, it's 15.
So you hit him square in the middle of the head. Blood is pouring out of his head, dripping down his body. He's still standing there. And you pull the axe out, and he slumps to the ground. And he still has the same expression on his face. Nothing has changed. He's just, like, blinking, and, like, blood is just coming out of him.
Oh, man, I really hope that wasn't the real one.
Me too. But wait, so we have another one that just emerged from a wall?
It just broke through a wall.
Come with me. That wasn't the real Brank. I'm the real Brank.
No. We've had 2 now. 2 fakes in a row, guy.
I know, this is how it works. This place is full of optical illusions. It's full of...
So what if you're not real either? Are we going to have to keep breaking these fucking walls and then eventually we'll get to the real one?
I am the real Brank. I can assure you.
'Cause I'm Slim Brank, yes I'm the... Okay.
Jesus. Wow! Man, speaking of time travel, Doug just came back from 2001 with that fucking Eminem reference.
I'm so glad someone at least caught it. Anyway.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, man.
That was 18 years ago, guy, or 17.
Will the real Branks please stand up?
Donnie. Do another check on this one.
All right.
Because that's the only thing we can gauge stuff with at this point. Like, neither of us are...
27.
So
Jesus.
you have that very odd sensation again where things blink out for a minute, and this time you get a longer look. And you are definitely suspended in a large cave, but something is attached to your head, and it also feels that like something is attached to your arms and all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. And you look around, and it's almost like there are other figures that are suspended in the same way that you are. And it's hard to tell because then it just blinks right out again. But everything is lit in that glow-in-the-dark green kind of light.
Guys, we aren't, none of us are actually here either. We're being suspended in a room right now with, harnesses and shit.
That's what they want you to think.
No, I'm using my fucking Arcana check on this shit. I'm seeing through it.
Let me fucking tell you something. If we don't get that book, the fate of the entire fucking colony is at risk.
I miss my skulls.
How do we know this is the real Brank? Should I actually draw my sword on him just in case?
How do I know it's really you?
I just pull
he
my
makes
sword
a good point.
Like, are we fucking around?
And then to see what happens.
Fucking Mexican standoff.
I checked you when you came through here.
Oh wow, so no one came through bursting through a wall. I think
This might be the real Brank.
Donnie grabs onto him.
Let's go.
I
Come
grabbed
on.
him too.
So he leads you back through the broken wall, and you now are in a pure white hallway. This is where it really works. This is now not part of the illusion.
Brank,
What?
if I see another one of you, I'm putting my axe in your head again.
Go ahead, you're welcome to do it.
I hugged a fake one of you.
I feel violated and wrong.
I've been in here for a long time, boys, and I've finally figured out their tricks.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Let's do this.
There is an orb that powers all of these illusions. And if we remove that orb, the illusions will shut down. Once we remove the orb, we're all free.
So you know where our bodies actually are then.
We are in our bodies right now.
We are in our minds right now.
What?
Don't try to lecture me, boy.
I've seen what the room looks like. We're all suspended in midair with fucking helmets on. There's some shit going on.
How do you know that's real and not part of the illusion?
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I hate being questioned about this shit because it's so hard to be like, I trust my magic. I trust I can trust my senses.
I hate not having magic.
Did anybody else see this room?
No, neither of them have none.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're just not super trained in it.
That's a 18.
You get a flash of something, and all your flashes like that glow in the dark green.
Yep, something pretty weird's going on.
So you're 2 against 1 here, Brank.
2 against 1 for what? What are you talking about?
We saw. All right, so let me describe this room, and I like go into detail this time, like about like the I can feel that we're like in harnesses with helmets on, and I can see the
all
green.
Of a sudden, Brank interrupts you and he says, "Shh! I hear him. The clockwork beasts." And you hear like this tick, 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 like a skittering sound that sounds like metal on this white tile of this hallway that you're in.
I draw my sword, and not at Brank this time.
But you still say, "Are we fucking around again?
Are we fucking around?"
See, Donnie, this is what happens when you fuck someone in the ass.
This is when you fuck what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass,
that's it.
Larry.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, I guess I pull out my great axe too.
All right.
I just ready myself.
You know what the worst thing about all this is? I lost all of my skulls because I got all of them in that hallway, except for the chimera one. But like, man, I had like 3 skulls. Sorry, that's just me lamenting.
I'm just like staring at Ku. Like, that's the least relevant thing to all of our problems right now.
I miss my skills, man.
So you hear that sound gets louder, and then all of a sudden you see, far down the hallway, this creature that looks like a spider made of bronze, and gears, and like lenses, and all sorts of stuff, comes running into the hallway and then stops and kind of slides, and sparks are flying off of the legs as it slides across the floor, and kind of gently nudges into the wall, and a couple of its legs go up on the wall to brace it against the wall as it rests. And then it kind of just does this, like all these gears are moving and these lenses are focusing, and it is targeting you guys, you feel.
Imagine like a dog on hardwood floors, like it just slides around the corner.
And it starts walking towards you. It's about like 8 feet across of metal spider. And like 4 feet tall.
Oh, that's much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, I pictured something gigantic.
It's pretty huge. And then as soon as that one starts walking towards you, you hear a whole bunch more start coming from behind it.
Great!
I say we run!
Brank, what do we do?
Fight to the last man.
God, I hate Brank.
Oh man,
This isn't a great situation.
hope he's not fucking around.
Are the... what? Like, we have no way to prove this isn't another illusion, but
I know.
we have nowhere else to go? Like, unless we just want to run down the hallway, but I feel like we'll just run back into the lock mechanism thing again.
If we don't fight these things, the fate of the entire colony, the entire Silent Hand, is at risk.
I'm fine with that.
Let's fight. It starts with 1. We'll see how many they come at us with.
Oh boy.
So
Alright.
you guys are fighting, and you are... I'm just going to skip forward a little bit. You guys are winning. And you are fighting these giant metal monsters, and it just starts seeming like it's endless, like you just are not stopping ever. Another one always rises to take the place of the one that you struck down. And there's piles of gears and legs and metal just all twisted around you. There's like things that are melting from acid from when you use your acid breath. There's all sorts of like craziness, just pieces of destroyed spider just piled in this hallway. And another one climbs over the rubble and faces off to square with you again. And Brank raises his axe and attacks.
Can I attack Brank?
Yes.
I attack Brank.
Roll.
23.
So you hit Brank square in the back of the head and kill him instantly. And as soon as you do, everything glitches for everyone and you all see each other hanging. You're the only ones that are kind of struggling against the hanging thing. but it's like this glow-in-the-dark green kind of vine that's like tapped into your bodies. You can see the portions of the vine that are kind of going inside of your skin.
Oh.
And then there's this green, like, ooze that's kind of dripping on you from the ceiling that's just kind of covering you. And also, who was the one that ate food?
Laryn.
So, Laryn, you also have that vine is going into your mouth and all throughout your body.
Ugh.
You're in a hentai.
Damn it.
It probably makes it harder. Made it harder for him to understand that he was being, like, faked out or whatever.
So, are we all like conscious now? Like, we all snapped out of it and we all see it?
Yep.
Can I use, in one hand, burning spray and the other hand, dragon frost? To try to, like, just start burning and freezing the shit that's around us?
Yeah, I use acid breath above me.
Yes, you can, but I think this is a good place to end for today, and we'll just come back to it next time and do
Okay.
start right from here. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Hey everyone, Doug here, or as you know me, Laryn Gitis. Thanks for listening to this week's episode where our heroes escape the Dwarven Spectrum Lock, only to find themselves trapped in a series of illusions. What else can possibly be thrown at our adventurers as the conclusion to the entire journey draws near? Find out on next week's episode. I want to thank the hosts this week. It was Mike, AJ, Bren, and myself. Cover art was done by Ian McAfee. Theme music was composed and assembled by Josh Stitt. Distribution is powered by the fine podcasting software at pinecast.com. You can leave a tip, you can leave feedback, just click a link in the episode description. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. See you next time.